Alright, welcome back to another video. It's May 21. Back at Gordon's place today. We're hauling manure. He asked me which tractor I wanted to drive. I was kind of indifferent, but I ended up picking the 4240. It has auto steer. First time ever using it. So this is pretty slick. Yeah, this is neat. Hardest thing to grasp the first load was not to touch the steering wheel, because when you do it stops. But we're hauling manure out of their big manure storage. They have a tie stall barn here, same as we do. And all their manure goes in a manure storage. Unlike us, we have to haul manure every day. Yeah. There you go, I just loaded up another load. That's the manure storage barn. You see there's 6430s there. They also have a liquid pit for the runoff from the barn. Yeah, it's actually quite an interesting setup. Gotta try and sift again. You know, you're supposed to stay rolling, I guess. I've driven this tractor before. Not a whole lot. It was a number of years ago. We ran it on an ag bagger at our place before we had the 6430, and then before the 7430 that we get to come in before we had that tractor. So I drove it back. It's just a lot more road running than anything. So yeah. Pretty cool tractor. I'd actually really like to have some kind of John Deere sound guard like this someday. Yeah, it's a pretty slick tractor. Works great for filling silo as a blower tractor and cutting hay at two-wheel drive. Turn nice and sharp. Just gonna put it in park. PTO. Rev up. Turn on our auto steer. B1. It's really weird. I'm so used to grabbing the steering wheel. Open our end gate. A little slow on the opening. Start the push gate. Yeah, basically the same manure spreader as what we have. This is a Haagendorn 276. We have a 277. Really cool. You need two remotes for this one. Ours, you only need one. This one, yeah, the two remotes, if you're ever in it, seems like a little more work, but you can do kind of more cool stuff with it. So yeah, but the tractor's driving itself, no hands. Pretty cool. This is my fourth load. Yeah. This is one of the rye fields that we chopped. Now we're hauling manure onto it. Alright, so do another load. Gordon's gonna pull the blocks out from in front of the pit. That's what holds all the manure in. I guess I never really got a good video of that for you, but there's blocks in front of the door. He's gonna pull a bunch of them out. He's gonna sift. Getting better at sifting. So he's gonna pull a bunch of blocks out. So I'm gonna haul this load out. Then I'm gonna get the drone up and in the air. I brought it today. I remembered. It's right here. So yeah, it's good. I really like the way this farm's set up, actually. Not that I don't like ours, but what I like is how the manure has kind of its own separate way out, or at least it does with the way we're hauling to these acres here. At our place, it all has to go out the same laneway. So, pretty nice setup. I'm also really liking this tractor. So, yeah. You can see across the road there. There's another Soundguard John Deere. Looks like a 4955 or something like that. Okay, same deal. PTO. Auto steer. It's gonna pull me over one way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I still have to drive around the corner of the field, but it is pretty handy, the auto steer, for kind of getting the spreader sorted out. Yeah, really liking this 4240, and I think the GPS system's pretty slick. Never ran something like this before, so just interesting not having to steer. But yeah, I'll get the drone up. you can see on the wall. It's a little hard to see, but we're probably down 2 feet in the manure storage over there. Yeah, things are going well. So flying the drone was really easy with auto steer to steer on that one pass down the field. Yeah, but it's going good. Really liking this tractor. I know I've already said it, but it's so simple. It has its things. Like to get out of the park. If you're parked on a hill, you gotta put it in either one or one reverse, and then kind of put it here, and you let the clutch out, and then it'll pop in, and then you can shift again. But it's cool. Alright, that's the last load I'm able to haul here for today. I'll be back here again tomorrow probably. Just before 5 p.m. I gotta go home, I gotta feed cows. Got some tractors I gotta fix over at our place too. Hydraulic line on the 2750 and the oil cooler. 7420 needs solenoid, solenoid for the PTO. There you go, that's that gear shift trick. What happens is, I guess it gets pinned. Oh, I gotta do it again. Or do I? Oh no, we're good. There we go. So yeah, like I was saying, 7420 needs a solenoid in the PTO. Well, not in, but for the PTO to work. It's on the back of the tractor under the hydraulic remotes. But yeah, made a pretty good dent in that pit. Pretty sure Gordon's gonna keep hauling. So yeah. Cab track needs that. That part will be in tomorrow. 2750 needs the hose put on. And I gotta feed cows. So I'm gonna go do all that. Alright, there you go. It's the last load spread for today. I had some trouble with the GPS laps. You can see in here, I didn't quite realize, but I was overlapping. So I've had 3 good loads since then. I had a couple good ones in there. But there was a couple loads in a row where what I did is I overlapped. So they're gonna no-till corn into this. So you can see 1, 2, 3 is good, and then there's a couple here that are just a little thicker, just right at the start. Further in, it still is thicker too, because it did overlap, but not as big of a deal. But yeah, but I got that figured out. I also figured out how to nudge it over. Now, Gordon taught me how to do that. So, should be off to the races tomorrow when I start again. Alright, it's the next day. We're in the case today with this Meyer V spreader. Spreader's very different compared to our Hagendorn. Yeah. Well, they got a lot more of the field done than when I left. They hauled manure for, I think, 3 and a bit more hours after I left last night, and then they've been hauling this morning. So you can see over there and up here. So today I'm now spreading on this side of the field because I'm over in the case. Yesterday I was spreading over there. But yeah, back at driving the case again. Might be hard to see again, but that manure storage is certainly going down a lot. The blocks are all gone. We got 6430 over in the pit there. Yeah, you can see how full it is now. Yeah, well on our way. So, this is my 4th load in, well, I've been here for around an hour, so 4 loads an hour. Pretty good. The field's close by, and loading's really slick. There you go, another load out. You can see on the walls how much it's come down. Alright, I just finished spreading another load. You can see there's still the 4240 on the Haagendorn spreader up there. Gordon's dad is running the other spreader today. So, yeah. Overall, I don't mind that spreader. I don't know if I'd go out and buy a Meyer spreader like this one, but it's alright to run for the day. So, getting really used to this case tractor too, with the high and low, and how to clutch in between the high range and the low range there. But yeah, case tractor's starting to grow on me a little bit. Still think I like the new quad range, like what's in the 7420 with the A, B, C, D, E, and that you clutch in between each one of them. But pretty cool. Alright, we got the load spreading. You can see it in the mirrors. That's how I was taught to see it spreading. Because when you turn around, you don't see too much. This spreader doesn't do well on turns with the PTO running. The chain likes to make a little bit of a growl when you do it. So what we do is we shut it off and we make the corner. Yeah, the way this field of manure was spread, I had to go on and off quite a bit when I'm running that way, back and forth, to get the load out, but yeah. I was told too, you had to set the PTO off, otherwise the spreader will bunch up. So that's what I've been doing. I guess there's 2 augers in this V spreader. They push the manure to the back of the spreader, and then there's only one that will bring it back. So if you don't turn off the PTO, I guess all the manure can actually end up bunching up right on the door, and you can't get the door open. But yeah, we're almost done this field here. After that, we have more, or another field on the other side there. But this one's just nice and close to the farm. But yeah, that's our spreadings going. You can see today I've been doing a little better job spreading it out thin. That's some of the stuff Gordon spread. But here was yesterday's mishap. I know I already told you guys about it. But yeah, just a little thick over there for the no-till. So they took the bucket and they just spreaded it out a bit. Not a huge deal, but just extra work. But yeah. Well, that's not good. I managed to stop before I ran it over, but we lost this hunk off the top of where the fender sits, whatever you want to call that. Here, the kingpins. I already called the boss and told him, so he's gonna come over and take a look. There you go, one fender there. Not another there. So we came, we found all the parts. They came, I found all but 2. I didn't quite know what I was looking for. I didn't find them all. But yeah. So, that is what it is. We're just gonna leave it off, they said, because they aren't worried about it. So, yeah. Spread out this load of manure and we'll keep going. Alright, it's around 2:30 now. We've been hauling for 4 hours, or I've been hauling for 4 hours. We're in a different field. You can see the farm's still over there. Yeah, we also switched to a different barn now. We're cleaning out the calf barn. The manure storage wasn't quite empty. We'll finish that up, but I think it's the way things are going. We wanted to hammer out the calf barn. So, yeah. We're running out shavings out of the spreader right now. It's hard to see. Gordon already said it doesn't run out shavings as well as the liquid stuff. So half the barn shavings, half is straw. So he's cleaning out the straw half and I'm cleaning out the shavings half. So, yeah. There's that. Alright, we're still busy hauling. This is the calf barn. That was the manure storage barn. There's still some manure in there. But, yeah, this is the calf barn. So, pretty slick setup. This barn here used to be just like that section there. These guys have gone ahead and they've raised the roofs on their barns. So this one was completely redone. And now it's a nice calf barn. Alright, working on what's probably going to be my last load or second last load for the day. Now I gotta go home and feed cows and do chores. Yeah, it's right around 5 o'clock. So, yeah. It's been a good day for hauling manure. Yeah, there's still more manure to haul here, but pretty slick setup, running 2 spreaders to haul all this out. And yeah, we got the bed pack hauled out of the calf barn. We're working on the calf barn manure storage a little bit too, just kind of here, there, everywhere, hauling out manure, but it's good. This spreader does not do as good of a job hauling out bed pack. It just doesn't want to flow down the V sides of the spreader into the auger. It takes quite a bit longer for it to get out. You can see there it's just kind of running out. Last little bit. Shut the door. Yo. But yeah. Getting the hang of driving this tractor. The high-low is still something else to figure out. There. Yeah, the whole high-low thing is still different, but it drives pretty good. It likes to lag in between gears, so there's clutchless gears in here. So you push a button on the back of the sifter, then you see the tractor lags, and then it goes. Just had to get over that a little bit first, but it's good. That's the same thing if you downshift. It'll lag, and then it'll go. But, kind of cool. Alright, I lied. Now we're working on the last load. That 4240 is a nice tractor. I can't tell you which setup I like to haul the manure better with. This tractor's faster. The spreader's alright to use. It has its pros and cons, but yeah, pretty well indifferent. They're both fun in their own way.